So good afternoon everyone. This afternoon we are in Warrington in Lancashire in northwest England, and we're stood outside at TOMLINS bakery. Now I've heard some really good things about this place. As you can see, it's very popular, got a big queue outside. So let's get in and let's check out some of these pies and pastries, shall we? Hey up, I need to tell you, don't I, how much the food that you're about to see me eat, how much it all cost. So the receipt that they've given me hasn't been broken down, but I took a quick pic of the menu, the food prices and what have you. So the pork pie cost £1.40, the chunky steak pie was £2.40, and the meat and potato pie was £2. So if my maths is right, I've never been very good at maths, that should come to a grand total of £5.80, and that's on the 22nd of January 2025 in Warrington in northwest England. So please let me know in the comments whether you think that's good value or not. So I've got the pies, quite wet today, and I'm going to be opening these up and eating them off the top of my car. So I've taken heed of what somebody said in one of the comments, and I brought a plate out with me this morning, or this afternoon should I say. So anyway, let's stop waffling and let's get into these pies, shall we? So I think this is going to be the pork pie, if I can get into that. So yeah, that's a Tomlins pork pie. Now that looks damn good if you ask me. That's the pork pie. Now I think this is going to be the meat and potato pie, if I can get into the packet. So that is a Tomlins meat and potato pie. Again, looks good that to me. And last but by no means least, now this one's in a tray. Now that is a chunky steak pie, so let's see if we can get that out of there, shall we? If not, we'll do it in 2 takes. But that is a chunky steak pie, that. So I think they look really good, and we'll get into them in a sec. So let's attack this pork pie first, shall we? Let's give that a little break into. I can tell already that that's got some really good crusty pastry on it, that. There we go. Cracked into that one. Let's put the knife there. Let's turn them round. You get a good cross section then, don't you? So let's have a bite of that, shall we? That pastry's proper flaky. So let's give that a whirl. Straight away got some jelly in that. Nice salty pork. You know what, I'm loving that. Oh yeah, you can see it there, can't you? Jelly and juice just oozing out of it. Very tasty, that. Very nice indeed. And next, let's try out this meat and potato pie, if I can break into it. Love a bit of pie action. Sounds rude, that, doesn't it? But that's a cross section of a Tomlins meat and potato pie. I'll just turn the other bit round as well so you can see that. Look good, that, doesn't it? Looks really good. So let's give that a whirl. Packed with meat and potato in there. That is so good. You can taste the potato. You can taste the meat in that as well. Just packed that in it. Nice flaky pastry. Really good, that. Nice one, Tomlins. And the last one in this trilogy is the chunky steak. Now that looks like a damn good pie to me. So we'll move that out of the way and let's get into that, shall we? There we go. I think I've managed to crack it in half, that. Let's try and avoid spillages. So there you go. That's a cross section of one of the chunky steak pies. Now that is oozing, that. You see it dropping out there, can't you? Oozing with gravy, nice rich gravy. Oh yeah. Nice rich salty gravy. Some nice pieces of steak in there as well. Let's give that another bite. I should have brought a bib out with me. It's like dripping down the front of me coat here. But you've got to take the hit sometimes, haven't you, when you're eating good food. And these pies are certainly really, really good food. Top quality, them. So I've eaten half of each one of these pies. So let's go through them one by one, shall we? Now, the pork pie. Absolutely oozing with jelly. As I say, I've got half of it down my coat, but that's not a bad thing. Really good pork pie, that. Nice crispy pastry on it as well. Top marks for that. That is well good. The meat and potato pie, or the potato and meat pie as they probably should be called. Again, really good bake on it, quality ingredients, nice pastry. Really good, that. Really good. I'll put that one down. And last but not least, the chunky steak pie. Now that was superb, that. Again, good bake on it. Nice quality ingredients, nice thick gravy as well. Whether you can see that or not, but that's proper thick, rich, rich salty gravy. So, yeah, all really good. Now, how much did I pay? They came to £5.80 for 3 really good pies. I think that's really good value for money, but I'll let you tell me what you think in the comments. So, marks out of 10. Lady in the shop, sound. They all looked like they were working hard, looked like they enjoyed the jobs. Whether they did or not, I'm not sure, but they were sound, nice and polite and friendly. Good value, good shop, does a good trade, queuing out the door. Need to keep these places going as well. I'm going to give them a 9.8 out of 10. 9.8. And if you're ever in in Orford, I think it is Orford in Warrington, come and give them a try and let me know what you think of them. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. So I'll just pan up and show you where we are. Parking situation outside the shop's not great. It's in like a terraced house estate, if you will, and there's cars flying here, there and everywhere. So I've just come to, I think it's Orford Park, to eat my pies. Like I said, mid-January, well, coming towards the end of January, I think it's the 22nd today, 2025. I think we're in for a storm this weekend, so I'm trying to get a vlog in before that. So anyway, I'll stop waffling, and all that remains for me to say is please join me again on my next adventure, wherever that may be, either like we are here in Warrington in Lancashire in northwest England, or elsewhere around the world. So thanks for watching, and I'll see thee soon.